Hey, everybody. Welcome to Studio 7. I'm Mercedes Wilson.
And I'm Emily Monshine.
Okay, Emily, you got to tell me, am I shiny? I
You
feel
did-
shiny today.
You're good. You had a little sparkle, but you got it right before we
Yeah, I
came
feel
on.
so
Yeah,
shiny.
I'm shiny too.
You know what? I'm so glad that Emily is here because Emily is a friend, but you're also executive director of a fabulous organization that we're going to talk about.
Okay.
And I mean, if you want to start with that, please feel free. But I got to tell you, Emily's a pretty good cook
Aw,
as well. Like
thanks,
I've had some of
Mercedes.
her food. You've been on Recipes for Seven Life.
Yep.
And when I was first diagnosed, Emily was like, "Hey, I got to come by and bring you a dish."
And I got to do that again.
Yes. Well, tell everybody what you cooked.
I made you tabbouleh.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you were, doing some research on good dietary
Yes,
practices.
yes.
And tabbouleh came up, so I was more than happy to bring that your way. And I'm not necessarily a cook, but I do make Lebanese food, so that's
Yes.
like the
Oh,
one thing I can do.
and it's so fabulous. For those of you, people are chiming in. Happy St. Patrick's Day,
Yes,
everybody.
happy St.
We just started
Patrick's
talking
Day.
about food.
I know. How on Lebanese too. They should. It's not right.
So for those that are listening that don't know what tabbouleh is, tell everybody what that is.
So it's like a parsley salad, and it has all kinds of fresh vegetables
Mm-hmm.
and spices and olive oil and lemon juice, and it's a really fresh salad. It's
Yeah.
just delicious. You can eat it with pita bread or
Yeah,
yogurt
yeah.
sauce on the side. You could dress it up in all different ways. But
Yeah. It's delicious.
thank you.
Delicious. Do you have any other Lebanese dishes? We love to talk food here.
Yes, yeah. Well, let's see. I make spinach pies. I make
Okay, tell me. What is a spinach pie?
So, my grandmother had a recipe where you make the dough and, you make the spinach mixture and you fold it in, you do the whole thing. And it was good, but the dough, I don't know. I cut corners and I decided to just buy Pillsbury dough
Me too.
crust.
Me
Yeah.
too.
And I just make my little spinach mixture and seal it up and put it in the oven. And actually the kids love it because it's got that sweet flaky crust.
So it's a literal pie.
Yeah, they're like little triangles actually.
And what's in the spinach mixture?
The spinach mixture. So and the pie crust comes in a circle, and I cut it into fours, and then I just fold in the edges and I seal them up.
Nice.
Yeah, it's so easy. And then inside the mixture, it's spinach, onions, chives, lemon juice, olive oil, salt, pepper, a little bit of the Holy Trinity, the cinnamon, the
Yes,
nutmeg, the
yes.
allspice. It's always in everything.
So
Yeah,
I think I need some.
yeah, we'll do that next.
I think I need some.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Yeah, there's so many good, rich foods that
Yeah. Well, we
I
love
love.
talking food
We do.
on Studio 7, and I just love talking food in general.
You are such a good chef. You are a good chef.
Well, I'm not even a chef. I'm like,
Your Sadie's relish is so delicious.
Oh,
I love opening my fridge and seeing your face smiling at me. Hi, Mercedes.
thank you.
Put you
Thank
on my
you.
sandwich.
Okay, so now that we're coming up to spring, are there any
Yes.
dishes that you say it's springtime?
Well, you've got your Easter stuff,
What about corned beef? Do you make corned beef?
I like it.
Mhm.
And I like cabbage. And I
Mhm.
do like the soda bread and the
Mhm.
potatoes and, throw that all in a pot. It's
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
I've made it before. My mom makes a lovely St. Patty's Day meal, and she makes this delicious dessert that has like I don't know if people eat this, but we love it. It's got like the buttery crust, and then it's got the pistachio, and then on top of that, it's got the whipped cream.
I've never heard of that.
I will get you that recipe, but she makes it for me a lot of times on St. Patty's Day. Shout out to my mom, and it's delicious.
Okay, but the whipped cream?
Yeah, it comes on at the very end, I think, over the pistachio pudding, and then that crust is like so buttery, and it's got little nuts in it. It's delicious. I do love that.
It's time to eat, guys.
It is. How about you? Do you have a St. Patty's Day thing that you make?
Well, my family loves corned beef.
Oh, it is good.
Absolutely loves a
Mhm.
good corned beef. And it's funny because I make it and I'm the one that can just eat it with the cabbage, but my family asked that I make the cabbage on the side because my
Oh.
husband likes to make sandwiches. My son, like everybody has different things that they do with it.
Yeah.
So I cook
they
it by itself.
they don't want it to taste like the cabbage?
Oh, nope, because I throw
Oh.
carrots in there too.
Yes. And potatoes?
Not really potatoes.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I don't like mushy potatoes unless I'm doing
No.
mashed potatoes. I just can't.
And it does
I just
cook.
can't.
It boils.
Yeah. So I'll just put the meat in and then I have to cook my veggies on the side and throw it in mine when it's
Okay.
done because my husband has to make sandwiches and put cheese on it. I mean, he just destroys it. He just destroys the whole concept
He
of it.
takes it to another
Right.
place.
But corned beef is a big one.
It is. It's so moist.
Yes, yes. And I think that's what I'm gonna make tonight. I was asking
Oh, you
Alyssa what I
are?
should make for dinner tonight, and
Wow.
that's dinner tonight.
Good. After this, you're gonna go home and do that?
Yes.
That's a
Well,
lot.
it's a pressure cooker.
Oh, okay. So it'll go
So
fast.
yeah, it'll take it from 4 hours down to 2.
Okay.
And then that's really about.
Soda bread?
I've
Did you
never
the soda
had.
bread?
I've
Okay.
never had it,
Oh, it's so
so I
good.
have to try.
Yes. I don't know how to make it, but
I
it's
have to
okay.
try.
Yeah, you'll like it.
And then coming up on spring, one of my favorite dishes
Yeah.
is ceviche.
Oh, I love ceviche.
Yeah,
I guess that is a spring dish.
yeah. I mean, if it's not, it is now.
Yeah, or summer.
Yeah, I eat it like I eat it all year round.
Do
But
you
I
cook it? You really have it raw and you cook it with the lemon, or do you?
no. And to be honest, I didn't know that happened until a couple of weeks ago. My family and I did a private cooking class for the family,
Oh,
and
that's cool.
ceviche was one of the dishes. And he kind of like I guess parboiled it, like just zapped it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was my daughter's like, that's not cooked.
We
He's like,
can't eat that.
no, we have to put it in the juices,
Yeah,
the
it's wild.
all the acidity cooks it.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It feels unsafe a little, but
Yeah, my daughter's like, that's what she said. She's like,
Yeah.
I don't feel safe, but she ate it.
It's
And
good.
it was really good.
it does the job.
Yeah, it was really, really good.
Yeah.
Corned beef is amazing cooked in the oven. I agree, Cheryl.
Mm.
That's what Cheryl's saying. It's
Oh,
amazing
I've
cooked
never
in the
tried it
oven.
in the oven.
I'm interested to see what everybody else adds to their corned beef. For
Like
those
as
of you
a,
that make it.
like as a condiment.
No, like the veggies and stuff they add in, or
Mm.
if it's just the standard cabbage, potatoes, carrots.
Okay.
I'm interested to see.
Yeah, I've not seen other than that.
No?
Not in my.
Well, in
My
my house,
travels.
I've seen a lot of things done with the corned beef. They
Yeah.
just do all types of stuff with it.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Ooh, Maria's saying she's never had corned beef and cabbage.
Hmm. It can be rough on the stomach, I will say.
Yeah,
Well, cabbage is
yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
always sit
Yeah.
well.
That's true. Okay, so Emily, this is your first time on the show. We like to do some would you rathers
Okay.
during the commercial breaks.
Oh,
Are you
yeah.
down for one?
Yes, I love would you rather's.
Okay, so would you rather never use your phone again or never watch TV again?
Never watch TV again.
Really?
Mhm.
So you don't have any shows that you binge watch?
You know, I could watch them on my phone.
Ah, tricky, tricky.
Gotcha on that one, Sadie.
I think I would.
Yeah, what would you do?
I don't know.
It feels like you can do everything with your phone now.
You really can. You found a cheat code.
I
That was a
know.
cheat code.
I know.
Okay, Trish says phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, she says phone. Okay, let's do another one.
All right.
Well, my answer would be probably never watch TV again because now you got me. I'm like, hey,
I don't.
I'm not losing anything.
Yeah. I sit in bed on my phone for hours just watching shows, reading books,
Scrolling.
social media.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
scrolling.
in my happy place
Yeah.
in my bed at night.
Would you rather have unlimited energy all day or never sleep at night?
If I had unlimited energy,
Mm-hmm.
that means I can't sleep at night.
Correct. Or never sleep at night.
Gosh, I think that I would like unlimited energy.
You think so?
Or would that be too much of life, constantly going? I guess it doesn't matter because you don't burn out.
I
So
guess
you don't
not.
need to sleep.
Wouldn't you think? I think I would after a while just go like nuts, not being able to go to sleep.
Yeah, I can't picture it.
I mean, my melatonin game is strong.
Do you do
So
melatonin?
when that melatonin kicks, no, I don't. But I'm just saying, like
it
when I get
works.
tired, I'm like, oh, this feels so good.
But you'll never,
I'm
yeah.
ready for bed.
So you would miss that sensation.
I absolutely would.
Yeah, would too. You're right. It does feel so nice.
Like I'm like clockwork.
Yeah.
I am like clockwork.
But I feel like I drag a lot with my energy, which
Yeah,
is kind of lame. Like it's hard some days to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
through. And I'm like, I
No,
feel like I'm going to crash on my face.
that's real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real life.
It'd be nice to have good energy.
Well, look, I like my sleep.
I know. Me too. Me too. I'll tell you, if I can get a nap, I'll take it. I love a nap.
Are you a napper?
Oh, any chance I can get, I'll nap.
Oh, I
Are you
hate
not?
taking naps. My
Why?
husband is always like, "Come on, let's take a nap."
Oh, naps are
Like
fun.
on the weekends, I'm like, I'm not doing that because then I'm
Why?
up all night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm
Not
up.
me.
Nope, nope.
You
So-
got so you
so
have good energy. It sounds like.
I would rather be tired for the second half of the day and not take a nap. Even
Huh.
when I do, I can't do naps.
Wow. you can't fall asleep, or you won't
No, I
do
won't.
naps? Okay.
I won't. Oh, we're coming back.
Oh.
Now I know you're a napper.
Oh, I love it so much.
Welcome back to Studio 7. Okay, I have my friend Emily here with us. And Emily, we have to talk about you. We have to talk about you a little bit. Tell everybody what you do.
So I'm the executive director at Gigi's Playhouse,
Mhm.
and Gigi's Playhouse is a Down Syndrome Achievement Center, and we provide free programs for people prenatally,
Mhm.
and then for little babies with Down syndrome, all the way through adulthood.
So I have to hear your story because what you do is so extraordinary.
Thank you.
Tell us your story.
I would say it started back when I had my prenatal diagnosis for my son.
Mhm.
I was kind of shocked by how horrible it was, the lack of support that I had gotten, and
Mhm.
really what felt like a lot of discriminatory information about my little guy. So I decided if what my doctor told me wasn't reality, and I ended up, having this child and having a happy life, and,
Yeah.
you know, life continued in the way I had hoped it would, I would sort of see what I could do to change things.
Yeah.
And so I had my little Polly, and of course there were challenges.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It wasn't easy, but gosh, what a beautiful person he is, and
How old is he now?
he's now 9.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And so, so I had him, and I decided I wanted to do what I could to sort of support these people in any way that I could. So I did a lot of work with like legislation around
Mhm.
providing education and information for medical providers. We passed a bill this past year so that hopefully other people, will have an easier time going through this prenatal diagnosis, because
Tell us about that bill.
it's called the Down Syndrome Awareness Bill. And
Mhm.
so the Department of Health is going to have up-to-date current information around Down syndrome education, so that medical providers have a resource for their patients, so that, we don't really have an
Yeah.
excuse anymore with
Yeah.
outdated, biased, discriminatory information. And then, women and caregivers can plan for their future
Yeah.
like anyone would want to do,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. When I went to your event last year to hear the stories
Mm-hmm.
of the moms that were saying it was like doom and gloom. It was like
Mm-hmm.
nobody knew. It was,
Mm-hmm.
but then to talk about what Gigi's has done
Mm-hmm.
for them. I mean, I was just watching the faces of the people as the video was showing, and there wasn't a dry eye in the room
Yeah.
because exactly what you experienced, you're helping so many other families
Mm-hmm.
because of your experience.
Yeah, it is. It's therapeutic, and it's a
Yeah.
blessing to be able to sort of change the conversation, the dynamic around, disability, really. I
Yeah.
mean, it's hard to know that you're carrying a child that is disabled before it's even born. Like, how do
Mhm.
you picture that? What does that
Mhm.
look like? It's a really tough pill to swallow.
Yeah.
It's very abstract and scary.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be. It can be supported, and there's so much education and help, and these people lead such fulfilling, promising
Yeah.
lives.
Yeah.
So we really need to make sure women are getting that information. So
Yeah.
hopefully that bill will really help impact that.
Oh, it will.
Yeah.
It will. So Trish is saying, God bless you for all you do.
Oh, thanks, Trish.
And then Marie said, I had a cousin with Down syndrome, and she was a beautiful person. My uncle, her dad taught her to swim, play pool, bowl. She loved Elvis. She lived a beautiful life. I'm sure you see that and you hear about it all the time.
Oh,
with what
it's
you
my
all
daily
offer.
life.
Yeah.
I just see people so loved by their family. They have friends. They have rich lives, different things going on. And everybody has a different personality and a different ability level. And so across the board, you just see such uniqueness. It's
Yeah.
not like there's a one size fits all with Down
Yeah.
syndrome.
Yeah. You guys have evolved over the years.
Yeah.
You have accomplished so much. Can you talk about that a little bit? I think people need to know, when you walk into Gigi's Playhouse,
Yeah.
what are they going to see?
Well, it depends on the day, but there's always
You always have something
a
going
lot of
on.
different, a lot of
Yeah.
different stuff. When we started, we had 3 programs in place,
Mhm.
and I was the only person running the place. And now we have an operations coordinator, Katie Webster, who is amazing. We have a programs coordinator, Julia Diebel, who does just so much work. She's overseeing now 20 plus programs at the Playhouse. Yeah.
Nice.
And these programs are educational, they're exercise, they're cooking, they're social events, there's and it's for birth to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 12, 12 to 18, and then 18 and up. So we have all this going on at every age breakdown. So Yeah, and some people don't take advantage of the programs, but they do
Yeah.
say, "Hey, where do I get medical support?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What do I do about this situation? What
Mhm.
about
Mhm.
Medicaid?" Which that's another bill we're working on. I have a new
Yeah.
piece of legislation coming out because people with Down syndrome are not automatic qualifiers for for
Really?
Medicaid.
Okay.
Autism is, epilepsy is, but not Down syndrome. So
Mm.
hopefully we can change that. But yeah, we're not here just to come for programs. Like there's just so much going on at the Playhouse, and that's what I'm most passionate about: the advocacy, the
Yeah.
connecting people to the supports they need.
Yeah.
I think that's so important.
Yeah. And speaking of that, what advice do you have for the parents?
Just of a newborn or any.
Any. You pick. You pick.
I think if I were to give advice, probably advice I should give to myself too, is not to be so hard on yourself. I think as a parent, it's really easy
Mm.
to be hard on yourself, right?
Absolutely.
You can understand that
Absolutely.
immediately when
Yep.
I say
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Now throw into the mix somebody who has, health impacts or an intellectual disability. And what am I doing to make sure that they can move the best and eat the
Yeah.
best and
Yep.
think the best and
Yep.
talk the best? And you could just go crazy. So you have to give yourself some grace and you have to
That's
enjoy
good.
your life and take care of yourself because if you're not happy, nobody else is going to be happy. So that's
So good.
right. It's
That's so
important.
good. How do you balance it? You personally.
I have a really strong support system,
Mhm.
and that's helpful for me. I have a husband, Will Monshine, who just he does
He's a
gross.
ball of sunshine.
He
He is
is.
all over the
He's
place.
a
Yeah.
go-getter,
Yeah.
yeah. And he just holds it down. He
Yeah.
helps with the kids. He helps with the cooking. My parents are so supportive. They watch the boys. I have sisters are amazing. I have a really strong support system around me so that I can kind of do some of this stuff.
Mhm.
I think if I didn't, I wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to. So I'm really blessed to have that. And my Polly has an older brother named Samuel, who's such a good brother.
And
And
how old is Samuel?
Samuel's 11.
Oh,
Yeah, he goes
nice.
to Transit Middle, and he's just good, just such a good person. He takes care of his brother. He helps out at the house. He's just, brings us so much joy, and he makes us smile. So, I have a really beautiful life, and that's I think
Yeah.
what's made it so easy to do all the other stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. You do a great job. You look good doing it,
Well,
too.
thank you.
You look good doing it. We'll be
Thanks,
right back.
Mercedes.
Okay. I love that.
What
I
the?
love that. Just talking about everything, just talking about your family, just because I think people just feel
I don't think some people could ever. Some people do not have help at home.
no.
I look at women especially, and it's like, oh my God, they're doing everything.
Yeah, yeah. And so I mean it's important and what you guys do, that's why what you guys do is so important as well. You know?
Yeah. Thank
Uh,
you. Thanks for always like shining a light on it. And I mean, this station has helped us
oh, we love you guys here.
immensely, though.
Yeah, we love you guys here.
Well,
We
thank
love you
you.
guys here. Okay, so a couple more would you rathers for this
Yes,
break.
yes.
And then after the break, we have to dive into your upcoming event for World Syndrome
yeah,
Down Day, Down Syndrome Day.
Yeah.
Sorry, and then share some details about the event. Anything we can talk more about the programs you offer
Okay.
in depth, whatever you want to talk about.
Okay.
Okay, so for
It's
a
going
would you
fast,
rather,
Mercedes. Oh
I
my God.
know, I
Jeez.
know. Alyssa, will we have the whole 7 minutes when we come back, or a little less? A little less.
Okay.
Yeah, we wouldn't stop talking.
I know.
We wouldn't stop
we
talking.
keep going.
Okay, so, ooh, would you rather always be 10 minutes late or always be 20 minutes early?
10 minutes late.
What?
20 minutes early feels like, don't you hate when someone shows up?
No. If
Oh.
you're not early, you're late.
Oh, I don't know. I'm never 10. I'm usually 5 minutes late. That's what I am.
You were 5 minutes late today.
But that was not my fault. I was in the foyer. I was waiting. I was like, is
I was
someone
like,
gonna come?
are you here? Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
So that answers your question. You're always 20. You would rather be 20
I'm
minutes early.
always early. I'm always early because I feel like if you like the magic happens before the event.
True. That's true. But don't you feel like people are stressed and you're like, hi, I'm early, and they're
No, I don't know. When I'm early, I'm not stressed. I need time to kind of read the room.
are you stressed when someone shows up at your house early?
I'm stressed when they show up late.
Okay. See, isn't that funny?
Yep, like my daughter and her
That's
friend
funny.
came over, and yesterday was my daughter's birthday. She came.
Aw.
They're always late. We do Sunday dinner every Sunday. She's always late.
How late?
Like sometimes 30 minutes late, 45
That's
minutes late,
so
10
rude.
minutes late. I mean, she's always. And so I sat, or I didn't sit them down, but I said, hey, ladies, whenever you're late like this, you're telling people that their time does not matter.
Ooh.
I said, just think about that.
Yeah.
That's it.
What did it fix it?
No, they looked at each other and was like, well, she's always late. I was like, listen, that's not what we're doing this.
It
I'm just
went right
saying.
over.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well, Connie's asking what's early. Anything, I would say 15 minutes before is early to me. What's early to you?
15,
Yeah.
10, 15.
Yeah. I have a friend that was always 5 minutes late for everything, and she knew it. She planned to be 5 minutes late.
Yeah. I think that might be me.
We're coming back. Welcome back to Studio 7. So we have fun during the breaks. And during the break, the question was, we did a would you rather, and the would you rather was, would you rather always be 10 minutes late or 20 minutes early? And Emily said,
I mean, I'd like to say 5 minutes late, but I'll say 10
she,
because I don't
yeah,
want to
she'll
be
be
20
late.
early.
She'll be late. And
Yeah.
I'm the person that always has to be early.
Yes.
I like to read the room.
Yeah. I mean,
I like to read the room.
get your spot, look. I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
And then if I don't like, how it's feeling in the room, I'll just leave. So they'll be like, she never came. No, I was there 20 minutes early and I left.
First one there, first one out.
Okay, so let's talk about some important stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so World Down Syndrome Day.
Yes.
Talk about that.
So that's this Friday,
Mm-hmm.
321. The significance is because people with Down syndrome have a third copy of their 21st chromosome.
Mm-hmm.
So we do it on the 21st day of the month, the third month of the year.
Oh,
Yeah. So, and we've been celebrating leading up to it. Like we've been doing a series of stories with Channel 7 that are going to be on the news this whole week, and the Give 7 campaign, which is really exciting. So, and then at the Playhouse, we have like yard signs and we have blue and yellow light bulbs because those are the colors for Down syndrome.
I need to come get some.
Yes. I might have some in my car for
Yes, I'll take them.
you. Okay.
I'll take them.
And so we also are on the Buffalo Lit list, which is really nice because there's like, I don't know, 50, 60 buildings across Buffalo that are going to be doing blue and yellow along with the falls and the Peace Bridge.
Yeah,
So I thought, people could take their blue and yellow light bulbs and celebrate in their neighborhoods too. So
I love that.
it's been a whole month of celebrating, and we're going to culminate the whole thing on 321 from 6 to 8:30 at the Playhouse, and we'll have DJ Cue Ball will be there rolling out the music, and we'll have free drinks, free food, adult beverages, kid beverages, gluten-free options because our people with Down syndrome
Yep, yep, yep.
definitely need that.
Yep.
And so come on out. I mean, come join, bring the family. It's so much fun.
What time? And give them the address.
Oh, it's 326 Kenmore Avenue. And you can register at GG'splayhouse.org/Buffalo. We have a registration. It's not mandatory, but it does help us to plan for food and
it
drinks.
absolutely does help. So
Yes.
register.
Yes, it does
People,
help.
please.
I know.
Uh,
Thank you.
So last year when I was there, the socks.
Oh, yeah, the socks. So chromosomes look like socks. So it's a common practice to like decorate socks, wear funky socks, kind of like to signify the uniqueness of people with Down syndrome and their chromosomes. So we'll be giving away funky socks on 321. But a lot of times, like the schools will do like my son's classroom. I know they're going to decorate socks for World Down Syndrome Day. It's just a common practice.
Yeah, yeah. Can you talk a little bit more before our time is up on some of the services that you all offer when people walk into Gigi's? It's beautiful in there. I mean, you really need to go check it out.
Thank you.
But just talk about some of the services that you all offer again.
Well, I think like a really popular service is our free one-on-one tutoring. So we offer one-on-one literacy, one-on-one math, one-on-one speech, and those are like going on constantly. And because we are one of, I believe, 60 playhouses at this point, we really have researched like what methods work best for this population, and we employ those, and we have like a lot of success. So school districts, really, you should be reaching out and sharing these resources with your families because it's really helpful.
Yeah.
So that is across the age range. Any age can take those programs.
Yeah.
And then we also have like exercise classes, which
Those are
is-
cool.
Yeah, they're
Those
fun.
are cool.
They're
Yeah,
a good
yeah,
time.
yeah.
We have adult daytime programming on Mondays and Wednesdays, which is really important because a lot of times our adults don't really have a lot going on. We have infant programs run by actually Early Intervention Hearing and Speech of Western New York. Is doing LMNOP. It's a great little class. So we have cooking classes. We have like parties.
Tell me about these cooking classes.
Mercedes, you should totally come.
Tell me
Yeah.
about these cooking
I
classes.
mean, they're really neat. They just like roll out the red carpet. It's
Yeah.
like a lot of times it's theme based, and like today, what did they do? Oh, they made Shamrock Shakes during
Oh, that is
our
cool.
adult programming, but they were like protein based, so that they have like they're healthy. So we always try to do healthy, and focus our eating as well around like using supplies and utensils and gross motor, fine motor. How do you have a conversation when you're eating? How do you clean up? How do you set up? Like it's a
Oh, I
whole
love
process
that.
that
I love that.
we look at. So yeah, there's really everything that's going on. There's so much going on.
Yeah. What if there's someone out there that says, I did not know about Gigi's Playhouse. I have a loved one or know someone that has a loved one that has Down syndrome. What would you suggest they do?
I would say they can email us. We have a website, gigisplayhouse.org/Buffalo, and on there you'll find like our phone number, contact us button, and we're always checking it, so we get right back to
Yeah.
you. So call, email, reach out. We do tours. If a lot of times people are hesitant, so they want to come and see the place first, and we do that a lot. It's a really easy process, and we try to make it easy for you. So
Yeah. Or a good day to show up would
yes.
be the night of their event.
True. A lot of people do. We have a lot of first timers who come on the 321 party.
Yeah. And again, for those of you that may have missed it, tell everybody again really quick the 321 party. Tell them what they are in store for after they RSVP.
After you RSVP, you'll come. It's a night of dancing. It's a good time. But we do have some local politicians who are coming and doing some really kind of neat stuff. We're recognizing some people in the community. And then we have like for the kids, we have the carpet and the toys. So it's really nice for all ages. And then, we're going to have pizza, wings, salad, adult beverages, kid beverages, desserts. So, and just your community, come and
Yeah.
celebrate with your community and be proud and enjoy yourself. It's a night on us. So,
Yeah. Are you guys doing another event later this year?
we have our Gigi's Fitness Acceptance Challenge on
Yeah.
May 3rd. Yes.
Oh.
Maybe I'll come back for
Yeah.
that.
Yes, you need
It's a whole
to.
nother thing. Yeah.
You need to.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. You know what? Thank you so much for joining me
Oh,
today.
thank you for having me. I
Uh,
always love spending time with you.
Before we go, website one more time and then we got to go.
It's gigisplayhouse.org/Buffalo.
RSVP people. Have a good day.